Well guys, work truck is going to work. First day on the job. Loaded up. Trailer's full of all the attachments we need on this driveway job. It's gonna be a good one. Power Stroke's going to work. How's it tow?
Smells good now that we got air in the bank. I think.
Quick gas station stop. Add some more air. Yeah, you looked like you were squatting big.
Not anymore.
When I passed you. No, it looks level
Well, there's
now.
only 15 feet of side in the bags. Now there's 50. We're off the overload spring, so
Looks level.
it's level. I
Alright.
went to buried her in the mud yesterday.
We do got to fix four-wheel drive. We figured that out, didn't you? I'll flash a picture up.
Yep.
Having stuck in the mud. All right, let's get there. Let's start this driveway job. Hey, welcome back. We're back. We were on this project before. We cleared it. I didn't have a video on it, but we cleared it, and this is our biggest job to date. 2,000-foot driveway. So we're gonna basically cut the subgrade. We got the dozer here. Cut the topsoil off, prep the surface for gravel, and then we got 3 days. There's a trucking company helping us. It's gonna be about 70 loads, 60 to 70 loads of gravel that we're gonna lay down and grade, which is why we bought the grader attachment. And then we also have some forestry mulching to start clearing an area where there's gonna be a house built. We're in the Wisconsin Dells today. Beautiful property right on the Wisconsin River. Right on the Wisconsin River, and the gentleman's gonna build a house. So Evan's gonna cut subgrade. I'm gonna start forestry mulching. Let's have a good day. Well, that didn't take long. We're down. Broke a track. You can probably tell that doesn't look right. So it looks like we snapped the framing off the track. We knew these things were getting low and wore out. Should have had a set on hand ready to go, but we don't. So now we got to track some down, get them changed so we can get back to it. So for those of you, when you lose tracks, Evan's gotten really good at this over the years. First thing you do, cut yourself some logs, prop your machine up on some logs that are down here, then cut some smaller sticks, wedge them in there, and in theory, running the track after you detension it should help to pop it back on. Okay, track's back on. It's broke. You could clearly tell that something's broke, but one of these here is broke. So we got some coming. But for the purpose of today and being efficient, we're gonna try to run. And if it keeps falling off, we'll have to do what we can, but we can throw them on tomorrow morning, the new ones. So we're gonna try to run with it today, clean this up, and get ahead, because we got trucks coming in 2 days. Getting the subgrade, cutting some of the topsoil off, and the plan with this driveway is to go 6 inches of rock base and then top it with another 3 inches of limestone. So it's gonna be a solid driveway. Beautiful woods. So it winds up and around and goes for another 1,000 feet or so that way. Just beautiful. We're gonna be putting a culvert in here for this wet crossing just so water flows. Turning out good. Okay, good morning. Day 2 on the driveway job. We actually were rained out yesterday, so it's technically day 3. We're back. Goal today, we're going to finalize stripping the top of the driveway, get all the topsoil off, and then the entryway of the driveway, we actually got to clear a little bit bigger of an area. So that's what we're going to start with right away. Get that cleared, and trucks are coming tomorrow. So got to get everything prepped. Here we go. Go time. So here's the front of the driveway. We just want to make this front entryway a little bit wider. We called in a locate. There's some stuff underneath that we got to watch, but so that tree, this little pine, that guy, and maybe this guy here. But we're hoping we can just push this down with the dozer. Otherwise we'll have to cut it and then maybe rent a mini to dig the stump out, or maybe we can dig the stump out with the dozer. Don't have our big excavator on this job, so using what we can. Got it. She's down. Now the cleanup. Alrighty guys, we have finished the subgrade. We got it down to mostly sand. It's packing really good. Looks like it's really set up to go. So trucks are coming tomorrow, and we will see you tomorrow for a big day. All right guys, day 3, welcome back. It's the start of the big day today. We are laying gravel in the driveway. There's 3 trucks running. It's going to be 3 days of 3 trucks running. We thought they were bringing 5, but I guess they're only bringing 3, which is, whatever. We're going to be waiting here. A lot of downtime. But what we're doing, we got, let me show you here. We're laying 3-inch minus down as the base, and then we're going to dress it with 1 1/4 inch gravel for the top. So we're going 6 inches on the base and then 3 on top, total of 9 inches. Should make it hold up really well. And we got 2,000 feet of this. It's going to be about 700-800 tons total. So lots of hauling, lots of spreading. Get to try out the grader attachment. We just used it a little bit here, but we'll see how that works. We'll let you know. Trucks are rolling. I think this is load number 10. Hired a local company, local to us, to do the trucking. A friend of ours owns this. And these guys are doing a good job dump spreading. So, turning out good. Okay, update on the forestry mulching. So it's hard to see from here. You got to get way farther up, but it's going to be a house that's built here, and the Wisconsin River is there. You can kind of see it. If I zoom in, you can see it. So the whole idea behind this is the homeowner wants to be able to see the river from his house, and the lot gets real narrow up towards where the skid steer is there. So we're clearing it out so he'll be able to see it, and we're basically taking it from this, looks like that, making it look like this, so he can see it and position where he wants to put the house. I'm thinking it's going to be like right here, and then we'll come in and basically clear the bigger trees. But the idea behind the mulching is to get a visual for where they want, and obviously, as you can tell, it really cleans up the woods, makes it look super nice. I still got to kind of back mulch and finish it nice, but it's going good. Gravel's being laid. Evan's taking care of that. Fun big project. Loving it. About half done. 50% done with the base material. We're using the 3-inch base. Okay, good morning guys. We're back on the Dell's driveway project. It's going smooth. It is Friday morning, so last day for the weekend. The trucking company we hired, they're rolling out. Gonna bring us a bunch more loads. We got about 20 loads yesterday. Pit closes a little earlier today. Hopefully we can get at least 15 15 loads in, which might be enough for our base material. And then we're gonna top dress it. So it's going good. I am going to mulch out an easement area where they're gonna run electric for the new house build. So I'll show you that. Okay, so this is a different section of the property. There's actually a little creek running through here, but this driveway is an easement that comes in at a different spot, but couldn't make it a driveway to the house because of the creek crossing. However, they are gonna run the electric through here. So electric company asked us to basically just clear so where they can trench in the electric. So this is one side of it. The house lot that we mulched is over there, and it's gonna run through here. And now I'm gonna go over to the other side, come in on the other side, clear that spot out, so they'll be able to run the electric. That's what we got going on here. Okay, behind me here you can see that was the other side of the easement, and I'll turn the camera around here. And this is the other side, so they will be able to cut the electric in, starting up there and come down through here up to where the house is gonna be that we just finished mulching out to get ready to then clear it once they stake out where they want the house. So let me show you how that's turning out. Okay, so we spent about, I don't know, 5 or 6 hours. That's the Wisconsin River, you can see in the background. The lot is really narrow right here in this section. You can see a pink flag there, and there's one up there. It's really narrow there, but then behind it all opens up. So the client wants to make sure that they have a view of the river from the house where they build the house. So we cleared all this, mulched this out, so now they can come and pick and stake out where they want the house, which I'm thinking they're gonna pick someplace back here. That's what I would do. Once they stake the house, we're gonna come in and basically clear the house lot area, and then we're gonna clear everything in the way of the river view that they're gonna wanna see. So there's also an awesome creek that runs down here. Well, you saw it on the easement, and we're gonna get zoning out here to see what we can do and see if we can clear down to the creek as well. Awesome project, turning out good. I'll give you guys an update on the driveway here in a little bit. Okay, that's gonna do it for about the first layer of gravel. We're going for about 6-inch base, so we need more on the edges. So we'll be bringing in some more loads, some more 3-inch here, and then probably not too many, maybe 10 more of those, and then 20 or so loads of 1.25 inch to dress the top, and then we'll finish grade it and crown it and dress the sides up, put ditches in if we need ditches, but it's gonna turn out good. The old D39 rentals still running. We'll be buying a dozer eventually. We're probably gonna get a very similar size, but we want something with a cab, heat and air conditioning, and something a lot newer. But yep, going good. Halfway to the home stretch, we're adding about 2 inches of the 3-inch minus down the whole driveway. We wanted to come up a little bit more, so we gotta add some more in the corners. Put the grader attachment on. We're gonna be running dozer and grader, keeping up with the trucks and getting her flat and smooth for the client. Sweet driveway. All right, that's a wrap on today. Probably 2 more days on this project, maybe 3. You got anything to say to the viewers?
No. I'm a supervisor today.
You supervisor the last 3 or 4 days.
Yep, we should have got more trucks on this, but that's all right. It's all we had available, so we'll get it done.
All right, I think we're day 5 on this 2,000-foot driveway project. Last day of hauling trucks, and as you can see here, it's turning out pretty good. So none of this is finished graded yet, but see, we got the bigger rock as our base, and then we got this road base as the top, which is just initially graded and leveled out with the dozer. Evan's coming behind now with a grader attachment on the skid steer, and we're gonna get the final grade done with that, and then also crown the driveway so water flows off the way it should. And then the last step of this driveway will be cleaning up the edges. So basically we're gonna take topsoil, dump topsoil along, and make a nice edge throughout the entire driveway. But it's turning out beautiful. I'm gonna show you my favorite spot in the whole driveway right here. It's coming up. All right, so here's my favorite spot. So it enters the woods kind of over there, and then it winds through here and then up into these beautiful hardwoods all the way back to the Wisconsin River where the house will be built. It's turning out sweet. I'm gonna go get you guys some action shots of the grader attachment we got, which you know we have a love-hate relationship with already. Okay, so we are in the process of kind of the start of our final grading. I don't know if you can tell, but Evan kind of started crowning this. So water can run that way and water will run that way. And then on spots that are pitched, we'll make the water run all the way off to one side. So now basically the process is just continue to shape until we got it as smooth as we want and got the right width everywhere and get the crown the way we want it. So basically we'll just go back and forth here with this grader until we got it. You can see he's bringing material from the outside to the inside here to make that crown. And then when it's all said and done, we'll roll it and dress the edges. So here he goes. So as we finish up, now we're having all the truckers back down the driveway so we can finish it on their way out so they don't pack it down and make more ruts before we final grade and then ultimately run a roller to pack it. So none of them have hit a tree yet, so they're doing all right. Backing down 2,000 feet isn't the easiest thing in the world, but doing good. So here's what we mean by crowning. For those of you wondering, sees grabbing material from the outside of the driveway, angling it, bringing it more to the center so that you got a pitch going this way for water to run off. So do that on both sides. And this still needs a little bit more. We got another load coming for this. But you do that on both sides. Water runs off that way, water runs off that way. Then you don't get, ideally, you don't get the potholes in driveways. But all driveways, all gravel driveways require maintenance. So eventually you got to maintain them anyways. So taking one section at a time, we got about 1,000 feet done. So about 1,000 feet more to go. And then, like I said, we're going to dress up the edges with topsoil and it'll look beautiful. The old Komatsu did some work. Sweet. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for this one. We just got some grading to finish up today, and we got to come back, probably spend another day on cleaning the edges up and grading, but all of it's laid. I'll fly some drone footage here so you guys can see kind of how the driveway looks. But other than that, we have some fun pond projects coming up next, so you'll be seeing those, and we will see you in the next one. Peace. We're out.